This woman's husband had just left the house. She drew 2 pounds of blood and spilled it on the floor before cleaning it up with toilet paper. She then took a hammer and dipped it in her own blood and hid it in the fireplace. Finally, she wrote 300 diary entries overnight and left the house that had broken her heart. By the time the man returned home, the house was a mess, and his wife had disappeared. Out of concern for his wife, the first thing the man did was to call the police. But when the police arrived, the man became a suspect in a homicide, because in his house, they found blood splattered on a cupboard, and they found scrubbing marks on the floor. The woman had framed her husband, simply because he was not doing his job, playing video games at home, and spends a lot of money. At first she tried to get him back to normal, but he didn't listen. He even kicked her to the ground. To get back at her husband, the woman deliberately caused the accident. She took out a huge insurance policy in her husband's name afterwards. She then disappeared without a trace. After investigating the case, the police concluded that it was a case of murder and insurance fraud. But when the police questioned the man about the insurance policy, the man acted like he knew nothing, because his wife had made him sign the policy that night while he was drunk. To clear his name, the man called a conference at night. But at that very moment, a neighbor came forward. He asked the man if he knew your wife was pregnant. The man shuddered in fear, because he had the impression that his wife could not be pregnant. In order not to get into more trouble, the man had to run away for a while.